Welcome to the channel, Dr. J.W. Morrison, Theologist, Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen thinks men are dysfunctional.
Okay, come back. Thanks, man. I was walking to myself. Walking right out of the tree. I've got kids. I asked her, she was crying.
So, a 4-year-old girl has been found on the street.
Make sure there's nothing wrong with it. There's crazy people in the world.
You found her?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Let me just
My
get
name
your
is Jeffrey
information.
Wright. Yeah.
Hold on, let me just write it down.
Sure.
So did you see her?
I was walking home. I lived over here at 65th Way, just on this street. And turn left, turn right, and I'm down at the first street on.
Okay, when you were coming from Walmart?
Yes.
And what was she doing?
She was just walking, coming this way, and then she was crying. She saw me, and she started to cry. I guess the first person, then I speak Spanish a fair amount.
Yeah.
So I started speaking to her and calmed her. I said, "You hungry?" And I gave her some bread.
Nothing there to look about open doors. They don't look alike.
Okay.
Unless you knew her car. They had a car.
¿Tú sabes el teléfono de tu mami? ¿Cuál es el número de teléfono de tu mamá?
On a white Volkswagen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, let me put you over here. Te voy a poner aquí un momentico, ¿ok? Para que esto no te moleste. Ok. ¿Cuál es la casa?
Over here?
¿Esa que está allí?
Let me go over there and check.
¿La que está adelante o la que está atrás?
What? No.
Since we're doing here, Doc, I told him.
I haven't seen this before, but it's very sad when young children are neglected like this. I had my first wife and I split up, and as good as a job as she did with the children, there was so much neglect, and it's very, very sad what happens to these children.
Start over there.
Yeah, he's going to be my scribe. So I need him to document all the stuff, all the houses or buildings we have. You need to get a piece of paper. Doc, I need you to give the buildings.
Let me go. Because I've been asleep. I had got in a car accident yesterday when I was I got robbed yesterday in Miami. So I was asleep from the medicine and stuff. But my wife, she was here. I don't know. Nobody knows. Let's call your wife. Yeah. Make sure she's okay.
I don't need it.
Yes, sir.
So this man's got a serious injury to his hand, a very serious injury to his hand. And let me just say, viewers, police don't take this stuff leniently. They're not very lenient with child neglect.
Jen, where's Jen? Where's Jen? Listen, the police said, are you
Card with you? Okay, just grab that from you. You got my paperwork here. Okay.
I don't even know why she did that if her dad was sleeping.
Well, I wanted to ask you what happened. So,
Okay, go ahead.
So, which,
First of all, what happened? Where'd you guys find her?
we found her on Southwest 3rd Street at 441.
Where's that?
Here on 441, State Road 7.
By the street? By the light?
Yeah, yeah.
Who got her?
A man coming from Walmart. He was a neighbor across the way. He was pouring his groceries and saw her. He was wandering around. Yeah. Okay, do you have like a DL number or ID number? Or?
Yes, I'm honestly in shock right now. What happened was last night.
Wait, before we get that, let me just get your card because I'll forget
This
that.
is too much.
Yeah, hold on one second. You grab that. Yes, definitely, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll go with it. Yeah, thank you. Oh, no, I was just scratching her.
Yes, that's
Okay, so she's looking for her ID.
I was 17.
Okay, let me just grab your number there. So you can... Did he run already?
I have the for the female.
Do you need this? Does he...
So this could be the mother, viewers.
Do you need the number?
He said he'll take it in a second. He's still running the mail.
Okay. Oh, wait. No, I just gotta get her information. You're the daughter, right? The older daughter? Okay. And you guys live there? You live there too?
Tonight?
We go with that deal for the people.
Yeah, can I see your license? Oh, sorry.
I tell you what I've been noticing, viewers, a lot of these people look at their phones while the police are trying to address them.
Sleep in the parking lot. I just told her, I was like, no, leave me in the parking lot. I'm gonna just sleep here. So I thought,
At the school?
Oh, I was so tired from last night. Yeah, and then when I woke up, I'm like, oh shit, I don't have my phone, no nothing. And then the dad was sleeping, and I don't know if she didn't see him, but she was sleeping she was sleeping with her, and she didn't see her, and she didn't see him, and we lost the cat a couple weeks ago. So I don't know if she went looking for the cat, she went looking for me, or she thought she was alone at the house.
Okay, so this lady's a liar. You can see that a mile away. She's just making up things as she goes.
But she was not. You know what I mean?
You guys came back at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, and I was dead tired, and I had to wake her
And
up
that's fine.
to school. And I'm like, I never left her alone by the house. She just left out of the house.
Okay, hold on. What time did you go to school?
I'm like 6:30, 7 a.m.
When you left, what school did you go to by mistake? Go ahead. So you say you left 6:30 in the morning? I'm doing a favor.
I'm just calling her dad and my mom to bring my baby.
Oh,
Okay.
Because my mom has to go to work, and I'm just like...
where do you work at?
I live on... I work on Belvedere.
Over there?
And I have to be there at 2, so I'm not trying to, you know what I mean?
The information on this says there was a man walking when he saw the little girl on the street, and she did not speak English and could not tell him where she lived, which is a bit odd because both parents speak English. The mother arrived on the scene a few hours later and stated that she had been asleep in her car somewhere. They arrested her on a felony child neglect charge. However, at a later date, the prosecutor declined to bring formal charges and the case is now closed. Very dangerous situation. Please don't lose track of your children. And a lot of these judges are too lenient on these things.
Yeah, but this is a lot more important, okay? I mean, we just found your daughter in the middle of the roadway by herself, unsupervised, in the middle of the day. And she was by herself, no telling how long, until we got her.
Yeah, before 2
Okay,
people called.
and it took us over an hour just to find where she lived. No one reported her missing. No one. We were out here. We knocked literally on every door here.
How did you
It's
guys
okay.
find her?
Excuse
How
me?
did you guys find whoever...
I just told you.
And to be honest, viewers, this woman doesn't look too concerned. She's not screaming out, "Where's my child?"
At your door, one of your neighbors say, "Hey, I know this girl. I've seen her before. She lives somewhere over there." Your daughter cannot articulate where she lives. She couldn't remember your phone number. She can't remember Dad's phone number. She doesn't have a cell phone. There's nothing on her to identify who she is, where she belongs. She's walking around with no shoes on. So this is very important. So as far as work, we need to...
November, Romeo 90. You're a champion in the trail.
We're dealing with you. We already spoken to him. There's a whole gap of time that we have to account for as law enforcement deputies. So I'm just asking you to be a little patient with us and try to communicate as best as can, because this is very important. Okay? So again, you dropped her off to school 6:30 in the morning. How did you go to school? Drive, walk, take bike, Uber?
She drove.
You drove? Who drove?
She drove because I was drowsy, and I couldn't drive.
She has a driver's license?
She has one.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, that's why I waited for her.
Okay, so you fell asleep at...
So the story gets deeper. She fell asleep in the car at the school with the older daughter in the car, and apparently the young girls just got out of the car and disappeared. You see, these people neglect things in the home. But when they come out of the home and the neglect takes place, they quickly get caught.
The school.
That's all I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna go to sleep here and wait for her to drive.
So what time did you leave the house?
There was no conversation. It's not, that's why I'm like, it's not, I always take myself, especially at work.
And say, hey, I've seen this girl before. She lives somewhere around here. So we started investigating more. We walked over here. We literally had like 30 deputies here knocking on doors. I'm not even making this up.
Ask about the... Oh, the law. Can I ask?
Are doing here. Your daughter stay with your mom? You said she stay with your mom, right? Huh? She stay with your mom? Your mom stays with you? Or your mom has her own place? Which one is it?
Your mom has to have her own house, right?
Yeah, my mom has a
So does your daughter stay with her?
No, my kids stay with me. But she stayed with my mom too. Like my mom always watching me. Like that's only.
45365 and I want hang up at 11.
So we have that timeline. 720, 510.
1308 South Military.
The neglect.
No. But I wasn't.
I know, I'll explain everything to you.
Do not resist.
What do you mean? Okay.
I'll help you out.
Please don't do this to me right now.
Jennifer, just relax. I'm going to help you, and I will help you as much as I can. Okay? You know why we care about you and her.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah,
Look at me. She can look at me. Look at me. Please. I'm on probation.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But let me first do what I have to do. Okay?
Can I explain something to you, please?
Yes.
Please. I came here. So because I came from my daughter.
Oh, she's real worried about the daughter now. She wasn't real worried until she got handcuffed. Did you notice that, viewers?
And I believe you do care about the daughter.
No, but I left her with her dad. I never neglected her.
Okay, I'll explain why. Can I explain why?
Please tell me.
Okay, but first let me do this.
I'm on probation.
Okay, what's your...
Okay, so now, and we've only been watching this for 10 minutes approximately, a little bit more. She doesn't think she's been neglecting the child.
Probation for?
I'm on probation for stealing.
Okay, that's okay. It's not this crime of the century. Let me just try to shut that small down. Chris, that's not gonna work.
Please don't. Please, Mia. I want to take you to school, baby. Please. Like, listen, don't do this to me right now for my kids.
Then let's go in the car. Let's let the prosecutor talk, okay?
Just pat him down.
Yeah, let me see.
You see that? Please don't do this to me in front of my kids. Not worried about the kids. She's only worried about herself.
I'm gonna put my camera here.
Yeah. Come over. I'll talk to you. I have to talk to you.
Before she wasn't required
Right.
to back down.
Okay.
I need to get back home to my mom.
Okay, I'll get it there. I promise you. Okay? You're safe. Do you have anything
I
sharp?
need to get some numbers, please.
I will. But you gotta help me first. Let me make sure we can
Please don't
start.
do this to me. No one
Anything that's gonna be...
It's okay. This has nothing to do with your
No,
probation.
I know, but I'm not going to get out.
Yes, you will. This is not... Come on, sit.
Probation, when you violate probation, you don't get out.
I'm advising the fact that the driver's name doesn't
Viewers, this woman's on probation. Sorry about where I've stopped the film. And she's worried that she's never going to get out. Under the circumstances, viewers, a good shock. And this is where our society's falling down now. There's no fear of anything. She doesn't deserve to get out. That little girl was left for dead. The man that come up to her, he could have been a murderer. They never would have seen her again.
I beg you, please. I love my kids. I love my kids. I beg you, please. I want to take you to school. I was doing the right thing.
Here, just sit down.
Please. Yo tengo que ir a mi bebé.
Just sit down, and I'll talk to you more.
I'm such a good mom.
Viewers, she's not worried about her kids now. She's worried about herself. And that's the whole problem.
And I believe you are because I can see what you're doing. Okay, yeah, sit down. Sit down, please. Please, sit down.
I barely slept.
I know, and I'm trying to do
about
my
my family.
Listen, you're going to be okay.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
going to be in jail.
No. You're going to get processed right now. It's only for one count, but you got to understand. Put yourself in the shoes.
I understand
That's
it,
why.
but I get it.
I wouldn't be making excuses for her. I'd be throwing her in the car and putting her away.
Listen to me.
We don't want to
If I get processed, I'm not going to get out.
Why?
Because I'm on probation.
But that doesn't...
Yes, it
That's
does.
for 30. No.
You see, what's she on probation for? I'd love to know what the answer to that.
Nothing is going to change the fact that you're going to jail.
Have you seen my child out here?
You're the mother.
La cara, no para más nada. Yo simplemente yo la trabajo. I took her to school.
Okay, let me kitchen the AC.
We would have still...
Yes, we still have to...
You know, she's saying that she's worried about the child going to school. That's ridiculous. The little 4-year-old child was lost in the streets. And it's taken them hours to find the parents.
We're just talking on what we were going to do, and we have none, okay?
Why me though?
Let's proceed on.
Why me? Because you're the mother. You see... Oh, goodness, guys.
But her dad's okay, right?
That's okay.
So why? But why if he was in the house with her?
Turn. Just look this way for a second so you can put a seatbelt on. Look that way for you.
I don't understand. What did I neglect?
So she's trying to throw the dad under the bus. This is what they'll do to save themselves.
if he was in the house with her father. I didn't neglect anything. I just took her to school.
You still have to tell the adult at home.
I did tell him. I said, babe, I'm going. That's why I said, babe, I'm going to go take Mia to school. And I was just tired, and I left my phone.
Let me do my stuff so I can get your phone.
Please, this is not child neglect. If I left her with an adult.
To negotiate, they shouldn't be negotiating with her now. They should be just taking her through and putting her through the system. They're giving her leniency, and she'll take it. She will take a mile.
How was it?
Do you want to take your phone with you? Or do you like to leave it with your daughter?
Listen, I just told you I left her with her father. This is not child neglect.
She said that the little girl was in the car with the big sister and she got out. Now we've got another story. She's trying to throw the husband under the bus. Guys, this is what you got to be careful of when you're in relationships with people that are okay until something goes bad. And then all of a sudden, they'll do anything they can to save themselves or the person that's causing the trouble, if it's a family member. In this case, we don't know who the father is or what the problem is. He was pretty damaged. He's obviously had an injury to his hand and arm. We don't know the reason for that either, but there's some real serious issues going on here.
But this is how is it sounding? Please tell me this, please.
I will, but not this second. Not this way. Not you. We have to tell you. We will tell you, and I already told you.
Listen, I'm not going to go anywhere.
We can't argue it.
I need to at least call her father.
Okay, we can do that for you.
I need to speak to him,
Yep,
please.
but not right now. Not right this second.
I need you to put.
Viewers, put in the comments, should they shut the door and just take her away? Why are they dragging this out?
Your feet inside, and we're gonna put this window. Okay. I'll roll.
Would you put this woman away immediately? Or would you be persuaded by her manipulative abilities? I'll leave that up to you. This woman should be locked up. Apparently she got off. I'm Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist. Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. Bye for now.